asked, what's the best way to advertise your preschool so that parents actually sign up? Lynn, great question. This is actually a 3-step process I call my perfect sign up formula. The very first step of it is you send out flyers that are tri-folded and you stick them on everyone's door. So if I had my flyer here, the very first part of it would say preschool now enrolling. Only 2 spots left. And as they opened up the flyer, they would see more information about my preschool. They would see the class times, the tuition rates, where I was located. Down here, they would say, call now to reserve a spot and take a tour of our preschool. And then they would have my phone number, my website address, and of course, more great things about my unique selling points and everything that I do for my preschool. That is what I would first do in step number 1 of my perfect sign-up formula. This flyer would go onto the door of every home that is in my ideal target market subdivisions. So what is that, right? Well, if you think about the people who are going to be in your preschool program, they are not working families. They are stay-at-home moms or part-time working families, right? And so where do those people live? Well, they live in subdivisions. And so with subdivisions, it's so easy to quickly walk around the subdivisions and stick these flyers on every single door. Now, do you stick them in the door jamb? Do you put them on the doorknob? No, everyone else puts their flyers in those areas. You literally get a piece of tape right there and you stick it onto the door. So it is right smack in front of their face when they walk up to their door. A brightly colored flyer that says preschool now enrolling. So it's obviously going to catch their eye. And then that's the very first strategy. And so you want to find all the subdivisions that look like either starter home subdivisions or the next step up. We're not talking the subdivisions that have, acre lots or bigger. We're talking the subdivisions that have quarter-acre lots or smaller. It's those homes that are the ones that have the young children. It's their first home. It's their second home. Those are the places we're looking for, not the ones that have all the teenagers because, we've done well enough in our life and we've had enough stable jobs that we can go get the real home we want to live in someday, right? No, we're looking for the typical subdivisions, starter homes, or one step up. That is step number 1 of our perfect sign-up formula, which is to market your preschool. Step 2 is how to do the phone call when people actually call you from your flyer. So it says, call now to reserve your spot. Well, what do you actually say on the phone call? Hi, I just got your flyer. Do you have any spots left? Well, I might. It depends on which class you're interested in. Why don't you tell me about your child so I can see if I have a spot in the class you're thinking of? How old is your kiddo? Oh, he is 3. Oh, wonderful. And were you hoping for a morning or afternoon class? Well, I was thinking morning, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, and were you thinking 2, 3, or 5 days a week? Well, I was really hoping for 3. Okay, perfect. Let me check my roster. And you check your roster and you look at it and you say, you know what? I do have a spot in my Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning class. Awesome. And then of course the parent's like, oh, good, because they said only 2 spots left. And so you say, wonderful, well, let's find out a little bit more about your child. What's your child's name? Oh, it's Bo. How do you spell that? B-E-A-U. Awesome. Well, I just put Bo's name down in that spot so you don't lose it before we meet. Now, do you know that we're not a daycare? Yes, that's why I called you. I don't need a daycare. I stay home with him. Oh, perfect. And do you know any of our preschool families? Actually, no, this is the very first time I've ever heard about you. Well, wonderful. We do offer a $50 referral credit to any family that brings students to us. So be sure to tell your friends and family about our preschool as well so you can start earning that $50 referral credit as well. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. You bet. Now, let's go ahead and set up that time for you to come over and take a tour. It usually takes about 25 minutes. I'll tell you all about our preschool, and at the very end, I'll ask, would you like Bo to come to our preschool? So the next tour time that we have is Tuesday at 6 p.m. Does that work for your schedule? Yes, that works. Perfect. I'm writing that down on my calendar, and if you could write it down in your calendar too, that'd be great. And so just so you know, you can bring, of course, please bring Bo and any other children you have. And at the very end, like I said, I'll ask, would you like Bo to come to our preschool? If so, we'll have you fill out our registration form and we'll collect that $50 registration fee. And then we'll get you all signed up for our preschool class. Do you have any other questions? No, that's great. Thank you so much. Perfect. So, do you see what happened on the phone call? We literally led her down the process that she knows when she comes to tour that she is going to be asked to sign up at the end of the tour. That is a very important gold nugget that most people miss, and that's why it makes you feel like a salesperson when you're trying to sign somebody up and sell them your preschool program. I don't recommend any of that. All of your marketing and your website should do all the work for you. The phone call is just helping them down the path and pre-framing them, which means setting them up for the sale so that they will know exactly what to expect, and it's very comfortable for you at the end of the tour to finally say, after all of your spiel of your 25 minutes, would you like Bo to come to our preschool? Do you see how that works? You've already told them you're gonna say that phrase. It would be really weird if you finished your tour and you didn't say the phrase, okay? They're expecting it. So the first step, of course, is having the marketing get onto their door. The second step is what to say on the phone. And the third step is what to say during your tour. Now, that is a 25-minute tour, and I can't go into the whole spiel with you here. But the basic gist is that you would be telling them about everything with your preschool, your calendar, your policies, all the activities and fun things that you do during the school year, pretty much just everything about your preschool. You're setting the pace, and at the end, what do you say? Would you like your child to come to our preschool? And that's when they say yes, and you say perfect. Let's fill out that registration form and we can click that $50 registration fee. Okay, so do you see how we did that? Steps 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. We literally walked the person in a very easy manner from the very moment that they heard about our preschool to signing up. It was seamless, it was easy. They wanted to have that whole process just holding their hand, and you were able to do that. So that is what we call our perfect sign-up formula, and you can learn more about that when you get your Preschool in a Box, because it actually comes as a bonus in Preschool in a Box. If you need to sign up students for your preschool, you need perfect sign-up formula. It's literally the one thing that helped me to be able to sign up over 1,000 students in my preschool and help thousands of other preschool owners fill their preschool classes as well. I'd love to get it to you, but here's the deal. The only place you can get it is inside Preschool in a Box. So what is Preschool in a Box? It's literally the one thing I wished I had when I started my preschool 10 years ago. It would have saved me so much time and so much money. Instead, I did the wrong things at the wrong time. Waste of time, I tell you. I can't wait to tell you all about Preschool in a Box. All the things I wished I had, like curriculum. Oh my gosh, can I even tell you how many hours I spent every single night on Pinterest and Facebook groups and the blogs and Google trying to find activities to do for lessons the next day. Or forms. What the heck was I supposed to give to my preschool families? What was I supposed to include in a policies and procedures handbook? Or marketing. How was I supposed to sign up kids? I had a preschool to fill and I had money that I needed at the end of the month, but how was I going to get that tuition, right? All of those components are inside of Preschool in a Box and a whole lot more. I want to get you Preschool in a Box. I've got an exclusive opportunity for you. When you join our Preschool All-Stars membership, not only will you be surrounded by myself and hundreds of preschool owners cheering you on during your journey, you get an exclusive discount on Preschool in a Box. I'm talking out of this world. When people see it, they kind of lose their mind. They're so excited, ready to grab it right away. I can't wait to get you your exclusive discount on Preschool in a Box. Just join Preschool All-Stars. Click the link in the description or go to preschoolallstars.com. It's going to be like Christmas. So let me ask you, what is the one thing that you are most concerned about during that entire process? What are you scared about when you're advertising and trying to sign up students? Post in the comments. I'd love to find out so I can answer your question as well. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and share so I can get more of these videos to you.